It's time now for Cody High School basketball on 103.3 The Range. Coming up, it's the build-up to tip-off pregame show, presented by Cody Ace Hardware. You'll hear about today's matchups, updates about Cody High School athletics and around the state, and pregame interviews with both head coaches. Tip-off is moments away for Cody High School basketball. Now, sending you out to the court for today's games, here's the voice of the Bronx and Phillies, it's Wyatt Barichka.
And a good evening to you, live from up top of the auxiliary gym in Lander. Yes, we get to do two games in two separate gyms. Hopefully, you know, we went through a lot of phone service issues on the radio side, so hopefully we're live on KBEN, Cali, Cody, and 103.3 FM, online at myheartmountainradio.com. Have a live scoreboard feed as well to provide for you. If you go to our website, you click that bar that says Stream Cody High School Athletics. We are providing a scoreboard feed for you in this contest. It is the final game for Cody High School, as it's the boys' turn to take on their game, and they're going to be taking on the Wranglers, who come into this 9-12. Now, originally, Cody, it looked like they were either going to have a tiebreaker one or not. And Cody is slated themselves as the number 2 seed in the bracket because they lost to Powell at the Bighorn Basin tournament, while Level beat Powell in that championship game that took place in Powell. And Cody didn't need a coin flip. They would just be settled as a 2 seed. Well, then you made things more complicated. Mountain View defeated Pinedale, and it created a weird tiebreaker between Lyman, Mountain View, and Pinedale. And then you come up with this particular bracket. This is the current bracket that we have, and actually, if I do some magic real quick here, and I think just based on my great math skills, boom, there's the changes. There are some finals in that one. Worland actually fell to Powell, 53-48. The Warriors beat Powell in the regular season twice, but Powell gets them in the opening round. Well, who's their date? Well, it's tomorrow at 6:30 against the Bulldogs, who ran away with their contest against Lyman, and that's how the regional bracket is set up. Moreland versus Lyman tomorrow at noon, and Powell will take on Level at 6:30. Well, Cody needs to figure out if they're going to be playing early or they're going to be playing tomorrow night against either Lander or Mountain View. We'll figure that out here in just a little bit. This is your Build Up the Tip-Off pregame show, built by Cody Ace Hardware, your local home, lawn, and garden care store. Make sure you visit them at the Beck Lake Plaza today. The Cody Bronx looking to return back to the state tournament after missing it out last season in what was a fantastic game between them and the Riverton Wolverines, but this time the Bronx in 3A at the 3A West Regional Tournament in Lander, as the Bronx come into this regional tournament, 17-4 on the regular season. The Bronx won their last 10 games to conclude the season, including wins over Powell, Level. You had some good games, including Worland. So those 10 wins were well-earned, let's just say. It was a fight to get some of those wins early in the season. For the Pinedale Wranglers, well, they're going to try to bounce back. They lost their they would go 3-7 in conference play. The Wranglers are trying to snap a 5-game losing streak entering this regional tournament. They come as the number 7 seed at a 9-12 record. That is how these two teams are coming in. We'll get you some score updates from all over the 3A West Regional Tournament. Let's see if we can get some updates as well from the 3A East to maybe kind of see how that is playing out as well. Coming up, we will take hopefully an interview with head coach Jay McCartan. I know like I said, it's kind of been a hectic day with switching broadcasters quickly, getting some technical stuff fixed, and that's kind of what happens at a regional tournament. So we'll do our best to get that interview with head coach Jay McCartan. If not, I can give you a quick summary of what that interview is like as well. We'll be back in 2 minutes. It's the Cody Bronx taking on the Pinedale Wranglers in Game 1 of the 3A West Regional Tournament for the Cody Bronx. As we're back in 2 minutes on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
We continue our build-up to tip-off pregame show presented by Cody Ace Hardware. Now back to Wyatt Barishka.
It is Build Up the Tip-Off pregame show built by Cody Ace Hardware. It's your local home lawn and gardening care store. Make sure you visit them at the Back Lake Plaza today on top of the Grable Hill in Cody. Well, these two teams, again, the second meeting of the season, the first time in postseason play. We'll talk about that in just a moment, what those histories look like. But the Cody Bronx did challenge the Pinedale Wranglers early in the season. And taking a quick look at those statistics from that contest between Cody and Pinedale. The Cody Bronx would defeat Pinedale with a final of 61-49 early in the season. The Bronx would shoot 40% from three-point land, but 57% inside the arc. The Bronx were led by Grady McCartan, who finished with 28 points in the contest, 72% field goal efficiency in the ball game. Ball would get 11 rebounds. Parker Hine would finish with 4 assists, and Grady McCartan's efficiency was pretty out of the charts in that contest for Cody. For the Pinedale Wranglers, they would shoot 47% from three-point land. It was the three-point barrage that Pinedale started off that made that game a 2-point lead, 28-26 at halftime. Again, Cody would finish that winning 61-49. The Pinedale Wranglers would shoot 41% from inside. It was led by Fieldy with 16 points in the contest. Gozar would finish with 5 rebounds and 4 assists in the contest. That is your look at the matchup, taking a look at how these two teams are coming into this contest. And I do apologize for our listeners. We do not have that interview with head coach Jay McCartan. Some technical difficulties did occur in the process. We promise now that day one of this regional tournament being over, it's going to be a whole lot easier later down the road, especially with all the games taking place in the field house. Tomorrow we'll talk about that as the broadcast does allow us to do so. The Pinedale Wranglers, like I mentioned, coming into this one 9-12 on the season, 3-7 in conference play. Head coach Elizabeth Gozar in her second season with the Wranglers, but over 20 years of coaching experience. And I think both teams were not expecting to play each other in the first round. I talked with Coach McCarty. He's like, we thought with everything how it played out, it was going to be Mountain View. But again, Mountain View decided they wanted to create more chaos with the 3A West regional bracket when they defeated Pinedale last Friday, because the bottom three, including Pinedale, Lyman, and Mountain View, all beat each other once. They also lost to each other once as well. So that's how that conference and shake-up all came about. The Wranglers coming to this one, scoring about 56 points per contest. They surrender 58. Rebounding totals, they do get out-rebounded 31-25. That's something Cody is going to definitely have to take advantage of tonight with the rebounds, especially when you have Maddox Ball and Chase Hatch who can get up there to grab snacks and rebounds. Turnovers, they do well in the turnover margin at 14-16. They shoot 31% from three-point land. That's going to be a number that Cody needs to not have come up on them tonight. 44% inside, while opponents shoot 51%. And at the free throw line, they're 63% of the season. Trace Fieldy shoots 89% from the free throw line as well. So also maybe something to pay attention to as this broadcast does develop. For the Cody Bronx, they come into this contest. They score about 59 points per contest. They surrender roughly 44 per game. They out-rebound opponents by 6 at 28-22. And turnovers, they do better in the turnover margin. 10 turnovers to just 14. I know coaches said that has been a big thing this season with turnovers. The magic number is between 7 and 10, and they've been doing that as well. Cody Bronx from three-point land shoot about 28%. A name you might hear tonight quite a bit who shoots 38% is Griff McCartan. Grady McCartan as well. He'll take a lot of threes as well at 32% on the season. Inside the arc, the Bronx 54%, while Pinedale is 42%. And at the free throw line, Bronx doing pretty good this season. They got that number up like they hoped for, and that was the case at 66% to 63%. The one issue we're going to run into tonight, folks, is I'm not going to be able to tell how many minutes are left on the game clock because there's two baskets in the way, and when you try to lower down, there's a netting that separates two basketball courts that gets in the way of the scoreboard. So if I do say the time and it's about a minute off, that would probably be why this evening. That's how these two teams are entering this contest. We will take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back. It's the starting lineups between the Cody Bronx and the Pinedale Wranglers. We're back on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. Back in 30 seconds.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
This is Cody Bronx basketball on 103.3 The Range.
If you're just joining us, it is the first game for the boys in this regional tournament between the Cody Bronx and the 7th seed Pinedale Wranglers. Cody seeded as the number 2 team, while Pinedale is 7. And does not look like we're going to get a national anthem. So we'll get right into the starting lineups. It is Pinedale as the away team in this contest. They'll be in their home road greens, orange numbers, orange lettering with the camo stripe in orange, green, and white as well. This starting lineup going to look like this. It will be number 2. It will be Matthew Fieldy. He'll be followed by number 3, Trace Fieldy. And there's just now getting the lineup started as well. Matthew Gozar, the sophomore, followed by the junior Trace Fieldy. For the Wranglers, it will be number 5, Braxton Costello, the sophomore. This is a pretty young Pinedale squad that is starting today as well. It is the senior Alex Gozar, number 22, in the roundup, the starting lineup. Joey Bond, number 41, the senior. So 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, and a junior is what this lineup looks like for the Pinedale Wranglers. Now for your Cody Bronx in their home whites, blue numbers, blue lettering, Cody on their jerseys. with the gold and blue stripe. It'll start like this. The senior number 0, Maddox Ball, the 6'5 senior, I should say. It'll be followed by the 5'10 junior, number 1, Nathaniel Pryor. It's number 2, a 6'4 senior in Chase Hatch. Number 3, a 6'3 senior in Jackson Hazel. And around up the starting 5, it's number 5, the 6' senior in Grady McCarty. And that is your starting lineups. It is 5:39, so we're just roughly 9 minutes behind on schedule. So we will take that as a win here, especially at a regional tournament. Your scoreboard tonight brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. They're not just a bank, they're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Cody is going to go from right to left, Pinedale left to right. Max Ball and Alex Gozar in the center circle, and we're underway here as getting the tip to start this one off was the Wranglers going from left to right. Fieldy with the basketball has tipped it back to him exactly. At the top, they'll swing it to Matthew Gozar. Right side triple is off the mark, and it'll bounce to the left as Pryor gets the rebound. And the first opportunity for the Bronx this evening. Ball left side outside on the corner. He'll take a dribble, drive into the paint, kicked out to Hatch. Hatch is going to go from 3 on the right side. He'll hit the back iron and bounce just a loft over the backboard, and both teams will start with a missed 3. And Pinedale will have the basketball back with 7:30 to go. Like I said, if my time is off, it's because you hardly can see the scoreboard from the angle we're at, as we are way up top of the auxiliary gym here at Lander High School. Here's a drive in from Costello, was looking to pass it off. It's going to be a turnover for the Pinedale Wranglers as McCartan comes up with it. He's going to try to go all the way off the back iron, and it's going to be a foul, and it's going to send Grady McCartan to the line. And the first free throws and first potential points tonight will be for the Cody Bronx. First foul on Pinedale. They're going to give it off to Trace Fieldy. His team's first of the quarter. McCartan to shoot 2 here as he tried to go coast to coast with it is the first free throw. He is up. It's good, and the first points go to the Cody Bronx. They lead 1-0 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard with 1 free throw left to go. This broadcast brought to you by Cody Ace Hardware, your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. McCartan with the second count. It's 2-0 Cody. Pinedale with the first turnover led to those free throws, and they'll have the basketball backfield. We'll give it off to Gozar at the top. It's now Alex Gozar. These are just handing it back and forth. And you got to give a shout out to Jay Satch. And I know everybody's worked this season, but with the injury and now coming into the starting lineup, you got to be happy about those results. This shot there for the Wranglers. Satch secures the rebound. As McCartan is going to try to go all the way with it. Slashes the defense for 2. Cody with a quick 4. It's 4-0 Cody. So we're under 7 to play. Fieldy to Alex Gozar. He'll pull up a 3. That one is good. Alex Gozar with his first bucket of the contest, and it cuts the lead to 1 just like that. Hazel will make the slow walk over the mid-court circle as Matthew Gozar is trying to meet with Hazel up top. Hazel crosses over, makes his way to the right side, bounce pass it off to Pryor. He'll be looking for ball. That's not going to be the case. Back to Hazel. Hazel tries to drive in, switches hands, spins one way, was looking for Hatch. Now he has to give it off to Pryor before the 5-second count as we're under 6 to play in quarter number 1. 4-3 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Hazel over the ball. Hatch now on the right corner. Back to McCartan up top. So we are way up top here. It's a good view as well. We'll take it. McCartan pump fakes, puts the shot up, misses the layup. He'll get his own rebound and clean the glass and put it in. Keeping his eye on the basketball the whole time, and he was able to get that rebound and put it back. Nice patience by Grady McCartan. It's 6-3. Cody advantage up top is Alex Gozar. Pinedale works it around the perimeter. Now it's Fieldy. He'll back it up to the left side with ball matched up with him defensively. Alex Gozar gets the basketball. He drives in, and we'll get a whistle. First whistle will go against the Bronx. They're going to give it to Maddox Ball. He'll pick up his team's first of the quarter. It was off the shot, so it will be, or not on the shot, so it'll be on the floor. And an inbound, or baseline inbound play. Matthew Gozar, 3. He's going to rim out. Alex Gozar trying to clean it up. He can't get that shot to go. And it's Hatch for the rebound. McCartan will swing it over the ball inside the arc. Ball, nice move. He slipped a little bit, but Not enough to get the traveling call, and Ball with his first bucket of the contest. And right now you have two Bronx, as McCartan had the first 6 points for Cody, as they have an 8-3 run right now in the first quarter. Fieldy right side outside as McCartan matches up with him defensively. He'll go to the right elbow. Now give it off down to Matthew Gozar. Spins in the paint to the left side. Goes underhand for the scoop. And score attempt. No good. Ball with another rebound for the Bronx. McCartan quickly over to Pryor. Pryor will drive baseline left side. Gives it up to Ball. Nice, easy score and pass from Nathaniel Pryor, courtesy of Max Ball. And Pinedale, you have to spend a timeout as the Bronx are on a 10-3 run. And it'll be a quick 30, and we'll keep it here on 103.3 FM. This broadcast brought to you by State Farm agent Jen Talich. State Farm agent Jen Talich will build the best insurance plan for you. Visit Jen Talich on Sheridan Avenue. Like a neighbor, State Farm is there. Seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every trip, every time you get in your vehicle, as this is a message from YDOTs. Looks like we have roughly 4 minutes to play. Again, I can't do a ability to look at the scoreboard exactly, so we're going to kind of judge it. Looks like 4:25 left to play in the first quarter here. Pinedale took their first. They're down to 4 after Cody got a little run going. After it was 6-3, Cody has scored the last 4. 4:23 left to play after the inbound. Pinedale with it after the timeout. Back to the Pinedale Wranglers. Fieldy is looking for Gozar, but this time it's Matthew Gozar who couldn't get the shot to go, but a whistle will help him out. Matthew Gozar gets fouled. It is going to be a foul against the Bronx. Chase Hatch picks up his first. Gozar to the line. First trip for him today as the first free throw is good for Matthew Gozar. Both teams now looking to go perfect from the line to start this one. Good, again, good turnout for the Bronx and the Pinedale Wranglers, as well as the 2-for-2 trip for Gozar. It makes the lead into half at 10-5. As we approach 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Griff McCartan is in for the first time, as that's the only change, as Pryor did check out of bounds, will stay with the Bronx. It will be an inbound in front of the Pinedale bench. McCartan will get in as he'll jet for a play. Ready for that count to start. Now he'll dribble, give it off to Hatch on the right side. Fieldy matched up with him defensively as Pinedale shows man-to-man. Griff with the pump fake. He'll take it to dribble drive. Now he'll back up over to Hazel. Hazel matched up by Gozar. Hatch to Griff McCartan, the smallest guy on the floor. It's going to be a traveling call first. Either way, Pinedale had the basketball as Alex Gozar basically ripped it away from Griff McCartan, and it will be Pinedale basketball with 3:30 left to play. Fieldy will give it off to Gozar. Back down to Gozar. 3, no. And Hazel with the rebound. Is also in for the Pinedale Wranglers. Will get a whistle. It's McCartan with the score. Kind of faded away. Took a high bounce. The crowd went quiet and it drops. They count the buckets. Fieldy gets his second in the first quarter, so he'll have to check out. And checking in for the Wranglers is number 23, Bo Gamble, to be exact. The other Wrangler that checked in as well was Jensen Wright. We'll have 10 left to go in the first quarter. McCartan is looking to make it a three-point play. Count it. It's now, should be 13-5. Nearing the 3-minute mark as Costello will pull up for a floater. That one's no good. It's Matthew Gozar, second chance for the Pinedale Wranglers. McCartan with the rebound to Hazel, as Hazel had nobody near him to lay that one up and in. And it goes back to the Wranglers. It's now a 10-point lead for Cody, and we'll get a traveling call by the Wranglers. That'll be the third turnover of the contest for Pinedale, and Cody so far going to be okay with 0 turnovers on the scoreboard. 2:42 left to play. Well, I'm telling you, I'm tilting my head down just to get an idea of what that scoreboard might look like. Bronx have it after the time, or after the turnover. Parker High will check in on the next whistle. Griffin McCartan bounce pass it over to Hazel. That shot no good. And it goes back to the Wranglers. That was just the third missed shot for Cody in this contest. Costello will give it over now to Gozar. He'll spin on the right side. Hazel matched up with him defensively. Right, over to Costello. Up top to Alex Gozar. Now the swing to Matthew Gozar. Here's the handoff to right. Up top now for Costello. Right side drive. Give it up to Gozar. It's Matthew Gozar, to be exact. Alex Gozar now. Shot no good. It's Griff McCartan with the rebound for the Cody Bronx. Grady McCartan with 90 seconds approaching. Griff McCartan triple. Can't get the bank to open, but Hatch gets the rebound. It's Jackson Hazel 3. That one hits the back iron. It's a third chance for the Cody Bronx here as Ball was able to get the rebound. Grady McCartan 3. That one's no good either, and it's 4 chances for the Bronx and no points to account for. Costello 3 on the other side. That one will no good either, so 5 straight threes and no points to account for. Hatch got the rebound as we're nearing 70 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bronx up by 10 at 15-5. Hazel is at the top, makes his way down to the right side, feeds it to Hatch. Hatch in the paint, pump fake, he'll put it up, gets the buckets. Hatch with 4 rebounds and 2 points so far in the ball game. Quickly, it's Matthew Gozar, loses the basketball on a whistle on Hazel, as Hazel not gonna like that call. He shows a little bit of frustration. Just the 13th foul on Cody. And Parker High gets ready to check in. He goes in for Grady McCartan. So Chase Hatch, Maddox Ball, and Jackson Hazel have played the entire quarter up to this point. Right, trying to inbound it, does to Matthew Gozar up top left. Alex Gozar, now they work around the perimeter. His right comes back up with it. Now to Costello, working the perimeter to the left side. Alex Gozar drives in, Max Ball whips it away, but they're gonna call the foul, and I probably have the same reaction as head coach James McCartan, hands over the head. But either way, Ball will pick up his second personal, and now he's gonna have to come out as Grady will check back in after the first free throw. Especially the first quarter, so now both teams with a player in 2 foul territory, as Alex Gozar will make the first, and he's got 4 of the 6 points so far. Pryor and McCartan check back in as Hatch and Ball will check out. Got one more free throw here for Gozar as he sets the gym quiets down, and the free throw is good. 17-7 with 40 seconds left to play. McCartan with the slow jog over the midcourt stripe on the right side as he checks with the bench for the play. McCartan looks at the clock. 25 seconds left to go. Makes his way to the left side over to Hazel. Hazel will bring the basketball up to the middle. Looks like Cody will hold for the final shot here in quarter number 1 here. From the auxiliary gym and Lander. High into McCartan, loses the basketball. It'll be a turnover with 9 seconds left to go. And that will be the Cody Bronx first turnover of the contest. Matthew Gozar getting the inbound. You have 6 seconds, make it 5, and that's going to be a turnover for Pinedale, and Cody will have it with 4.3. Hazel to inbound. McCartan has Costello on him as McCartan gets it with 2 seconds. One tries to go all the way to the bucket and drops. Buzzer sounds, and McCartan will start this game with 11 of the 19 points for Cody, and they are off to a hot start. It's the Cody Bronx 19, Pinedale 7. We're back in 60 seconds on 103.3 The Range.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast scroller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become
You're tuned into Cody High School basketball live on 103.3 The Range.
Back here on 103.3 FM, online at myheartmountainradio.com. Got a scoreboard feed for you in this contest. Yeah, we do not have the video rights to the postseason, so a visual scoreboard feed is what we got. Bronx will start with the basketball. McCartan has it. He has 11 of the 19 points for Cody to start this ball game, as Bronx have it going from right to left in their home whites. Pine will give it off the ball. Left side is where the Bronx are working. Ball over now to Pryor. That's going to be taken away. Alex Gozar looks to go all the way. His Hatch was there, and it will make Alex Gozar miss the free throw. Bounces off his head after fighting for the basketball, and Pinedale will be the ones who come back with it. We'll reset here as Fieldy will give it off to Costello. Drives to the left side. Kick over to Fieldy. Fieldy gets Hatch to go. Fieldy in the paint. Shot sideways. And going to be no good. It's going to be the lead ball with the rebound. So we are nearing the minute point of the second quarter. So we got 7 minutes to go exact. I should clarify things. The Cody Phillies tomorrow will play, and that's going to be a traveling call on Chase Hatch, and he knew it immediately. That'll be turnover number 2. So the Phillies tomorrow at 3:30 will take on Mountain View. And that will be a fun contest, especially how the first time went around in Mountain View. Pinedale with the basketball back, going left to right as Gozar will give it off to Fieldy. Back over now to the Wranglers. Up top, it's Alex Gozar. He'll pull up right behind the cherry stripe. No good. And Hatch with the rebound. Wranglers 1 of 13 right now from the field. Hine with a mid-range jumper. Count it. It's 21-7 in favor of the Bronx right now. Last time around, Pinedale gave him a strong first half as Alex Gozar 3, no good. Griff McCartan with the rebound as he's back in for the Bronx. Brady McCartan swings it over to Hazel. Now to Hatch on the right corner. He waits, pulls up for 3. It's going to be no good as he had all the time that he elected to. He just kind of hesitated to take the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds, and Cody will stay with it after Pinedale mishandles the rebound. Hazel inbounded from the baseline as we're nearing 6 minutes to go. Up top to Hyde, thought about a 3. Now he's going to try to go all the way with it. Switches from left to right, and it goes in. Hyde with a quick 4. Cody just taking what Pinedale gives him right now. So far, it's been really good in this contest when you go 59% from the field. 10 of 17 right now in the Bronx. It's Matthew Gozar up top to Costello, working around the perimeter and all the way to Fieldy. Fieldy to Matthew Gozar at the top, back to Fieldy. Quick catch and shoot, and it's going to be no good. And Parker Hine will get the foul called against him. You're going to give the foul to 12. The PA guy trying to get a little bit ahead of himself. Checking into the contest for Pinedale, number 24 for the Wranglers. That is, I got the last name of Rogers. It's Shea Rogers. Pinedale has it now. After the foul on Parker High, we'll get another whistle, and it's going to be a blocking foul. I'm going to say, is this on the floor as well? Griff McCartan picks up the foul, so 2 quick fouls for the Bronx in this second quarter, and they're going to say it was not on the shot. And Pinedale will inbound it from the baseline. Still leading 23-7 as the inbound will go to Costello. All the way over to Fieldy as they skip a man. Fieldy drives in, spins in the paint, spins again, kicked out to Gozar. It's now Alex Gozar with the screen from Costello. Cody tries to create the trap, almost was able to get a turnover. They get another trap opportunity, and it's going to be Pinedale basketball. Two officials say it was tipped, and the other official was near the action, did not know who to give it to because of his angle of the play. Fieldy will inbound it again up to Alex Gozar at the top. Costello back to Fieldy with Griff McCartan matched up with him defensively as Cody runs man-to-man. Fieldy with a mid-range jumper, can't get that one to go either. It's Hazel with the rebound. Gonna give it to the Bronx right now as they'll turn it over. Right now, defensively, they've only given up one field goal as Griff McCartan gets in the way for the steal. McCartan trying to push the pace over to Parker High. Now it's Hatch at the top, swinging to Griff McCartan, catching through three from the right side. Trying to get the bank to open again, but couldn't get that one to go. Rebound was Matthew Gozar, loses his dribble. He's able to save the possession. Alex Gozar, triple from the top, will hit the bottom of the net and be go out of bounds. And Pinedale's going to spend a full timeout. We'll take one as well with 4:27. We'll say to go in the first half. Cody leads this one 23-7. We're back in 30 seconds on 103.3 The Range.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is Cody Bronx basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Back here on 103.3 FM, online at myheartmountainradio.com. The Bronx, most scoring second quarter. I have just 4 points for this one. Was it 4:27? I guess my reading scoreboard abilities are better when I can't see anything on the scoreboard. 4:27 left to go, 23-7. Sometimes I just say the broadcaster has some weird abilities, can read scoreboards when they can't see the time clock or anything. We'll try to give you updates of the Lander game that's going on right now. Right now in second quarter, the Tigers are leading Mountain View 30-26. And the reason why I bring that score up is the Bronx have it after the timeout from Pinedale. As the winner of this one and the loser will take on the loser of the Mountain View Lander game. If the winner of that one will play at 8 o'clock, Hatch will get fouled underneath, and he'll go to the line as Pinedale gets the foul courtesy of Rogers. And Hatch will go to the line and shoot two. And again, the Lander Mountain View game is going to play whoever, based on the results of this one, as Hatch can't make the first free throw, of the loser or winner of this game. Winner plays at 8 o'clock, loser plays at noon. If I'm not mistaken, noon or 1:30. We'll have the bracket pulled up here at halftime. Hatch looking to go 1 of 2, does. It's now 24-7 with 4:02 left to play in the second quarter here. Pinedale looking for their first field goal since the early stages of the first quarter. They'll try to do a three there. As soon as I say it's Matthew Gozar for three. And Pinedale now down by 14. It's 24-10. Cody advantage. Looking to play that 8 o'clock game tomorrow with a chance to go to the regional championship game tomorrow night. High will pull a mid-range jumper, gets it to go, and I don't think Pine has missed a shot yet as he's got 6. It's a 16-point lead for the Bronx. It's taking what the defense gives them right now. That's been kind of the game for Cody so far. Costello, hand off to Alex Gozar. Tries to drive on the left side. Kick out now to Matthew Gozar. Looking for another three. Can't get that one to go. It's Hatch with the rebound. And Parker Hyde has it. Picks it up. Kick over to Hatch. As Hatch will try to drive in. Jump floater off the front iron. As Hatch tipped it just enough for Parker Hyde to get the rebound. And Cody, nothing other chance. Hyde is at the top now, matched up by Fieldy. Pryor back with it. Now makes his way from left to right over to Hyde. Kick over to Hatch as he checked the line for a three. And he gets it to go as Chase Hatch with 6. 29-10. Cody advantage. They just keep extending this lead right now. Costello at the top. There's a swing over now to Fieldy as Pryor matches up with him in man-to-man. Fieldy looks to go baseline and going to get a foul on Pryor. And that will be Cody's 13th foul. And it'll be Pryor's first as well. So his first, team's third. Pinedale with just one team foul. Alex Gozar to inbound it to Matthew Gozar. McCartan, Grady McCartan coming up with a steal and waiting for somebody to pick it up as two Broncs were trying to fight for it. Back in is Grady McCartan. So it's McCartan, Hyde, Hatch, Hazel, and Pryor. McCartan for 2, gets it to go. Grady McCartan hasn't scored in the second quarter yet. He does there with his 13 points so far. Took a friendly roll. It seems like Cody's got a lot of those today, both in the girls and now in the boys. Alex Gozar on the right elbow. He'll back it up over to Fieldy. At the top, Fieldy. Right elbow to Costello. Back to Fieldy. Swing it over to Rogers. 3. Gets that to go. And Pinedale with a quick couple of threes. That's their only field goal shots made in the contest. It's just been from three-point land. They have not made a shot from inside the arc. McCartan on the right corner, matched up by Costello. He'll give it to Hatch in the post. Hatch trying to make a move. It's going to be a traveling call as Hatch trying to maybe argue that that's not a travel as he was trying to fight for a tough shot. And Cody will have turnover number 4. Jensen Wright back in for the Wranglers. This Fieldy will bring it over the midcourt circle, going from left to right. Pinedale having 6 points, and again, all their scores have come from the three-point arc so far. Hines slips. Jensen trying to go all the way in it. Hazel tries to fight for the basketball. He gets it. Hatch is trying to come up with it. Then Wright comes back up with it. As Wright is on the floor, and we got a tie-up. Possession arrow will favor the Wranglers. You had 2 Broncs and a Wrangler trying to fight for the basketball, and in the end, it's the lone Wrangler. But a tie-up was called first, so either way, the arrow will go back to the Broncs with 43 seconds left to go. Costello over now to Rogers, back to Costello, left side. Give it off to Fieldy. Fieldy crossover, spin on the right side, a little bit of contact, but no call. Back to Rogers, left side drive as Hatch will pick up his seconds. That will give Cody no more fouls to give in the quarter. As we will have our Keelan Sanitation halftime report coming up, we do plan to talk with head coach Chris Wagner and recap the girls' win over Level, who the Phillies will play Mountain View tomorrow at 3:30. Rogers on the inbound play, can't get the shot to go. It's Parker Hyde with the rebound, and there's 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. Hazel near that midcourt stripe. So he'll wait, now he has to dribble as defense closes in to avoid that 5-second count. McCartan on the left side. Towers is also in for the Broncs. Hazel all the way, shot from 10, can't get the go. Sowers puts it up, but can't get the score. Good attempt there by Joshua Sowers, but that shot won't go in, and that is how the halftime goes. So at the halftime intermission, and the Kiel Sanitation halftime report coming up, the Cody Bronx lead this one 31-13 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll be back in roughly 4 minutes on 103.3 The Range.
Press 3.
Sanitation has been the trusted leader in sanitation services throughout the Bighorn Basin. We're a family-run business dedicated to providing top-notch customer service. Whatever your sanitation needs are, Kiel Sanitation has you covered. We offer a comprehensive range of residential and commercial trash collection options, featuring a variety of containers. Our roll-off containers range from 10 to 40 cubic yards. We also have 95-gallon roll-out carts and steel dumpsters, including bear-proof containers. Your back flushing to endure your system is Kiel Clean. For your convenience, we also offer 24-hour emergency septic services. To meet all of your sanitation requirements, include standard portable restrooms, hand wash stations, and handicap units. We also specialize in services for the oil field, including portable restrooms, potable water, roll-off containers, and vacuum services. Be sure to check us out, KielSanitation.com. We're also on Facebook. Look for us in there under Kiel Sanitation. Give us a call, 307-587-6616. Go Cody Bronx and the Cody Phillies as well.
This is your Kiel Sanitation halftime report. It's brought to you by Kiel Sanitation. It's the Bighorn Basin's first choice for their sanitation needs, serving Cody, Powell, Lovell, and the Bighorn Basin. Visit them at KielSanitation.com today. Here with me on the Kiel Sanitation halftime show, it's the winning coach from earlier today in the Cody Phillies, Coach Chris Wagner. Cody winning 49-20 over the Lovell Lady Bulldogs in the first game of the regional tournament. You know, Coach, I mentioned this, and 31 turnovers, or I guess 39 turnovers. Kind of, you know, first games of the regional tournament are kind of sometimes slow to build up, but, I mean, you guys defensively did a pretty darn good job today.
Yeah, I wanted to come out and, you know, we've talked about before, the girls, they like getting into the game, playing with some intensity, so doing that from the defensive end. Forced a ton of turnovers. Wasn't necessary. They did a good job when they turned it over, getting right back. Or, you know, a lot of the turnovers were just thrown out of bounds sometimes, and we'd have to go start off a dead ball. It took us a little while for the half-court offense to roll, but anytime we were able to get some of the steals to turn into easy layups, with every single one of those, you could just feel the girls became more relaxed, you know, lost a little bit of the tension. And, it took a little time, and then the scoring in the half-court started coming around a little bit better.
Does it sometimes, you mentioned kind of like relax it a little bit, does a tournament like this, knowing what's on the line, kind of maybe not help with that little bit of tense and stress that can come into a game like this? Especially, I know, even win or lose, you get an extra game tomorrow. I mean, that's guaranteed, but to know maybe what's more at stake tomorrow.
Just the fact that it's a tournament game. I mean, a regionals, like you put that title with it, and like, you know, whether you're the favorite or the underdog, you know, there's always implications if you don't play well. You know, it becomes a really tough road, and you know, cuts you short on some of the goals maybe you were going for. So yeah, I mean, we got a young team, a lot of them experienced in a regional, like, as you know, in the roles that they're playing for the first time. So that's pretty normal, you know, regardless of the opponent. And so yeah, sometimes it takes a quarter or two for those nerves to settle.
Another game for you guys offensively, spreading the ball around as well. I mean, you had 2 in double digits, but I mean, honestly, anybody could have put any amount of points tonight, just the way the transition to buckets go. It's gotta be a good thing when you guys are running your offense and spreading the ball around a lot.
Yeah, it was good to see. You know, Ellie got some great drives to the basket, made some tough finishes. Grace came around and had a few. They were doing a pretty good job of really getting into the gaps and cutting off some of our drives, but they just came in just ferocious and just got through there. I thought we offensive rebounded well. That was a big point of emphasis this week, and you know, we were getting multiple second and third chance attempts, and you know, that definitely helps everything too.
Well, Coach, I'm sure you know by now your opponent tomorrow is Mountain View. Actually, probably playing a tough game to open up the regional tournament. I mean, it was a 3-point game at one point against Lyman, but knowing the opponent, I know you were talking about in the pregame the pregame show where you're just kind of wanting to prep for anything possible. You guys were working on Mountain View quite a bit. I mean, going into tomorrow, Coach, with, again, win or lose, you still get another game at least for Saturday. But going into that one, what are you kind of looking at with Mountain View?
I mean, same as last time. They got 2 very good players. Fortunately, game plan-wise, both of them do most of their scoring around the basket. You know, Cavolo's gonna get some paint touches and do some post moves on you. She's probably even more lethal just with what we did tonight. The offensive rebounding and putbacks is where she can really get you. And then Hickey does a good job. I mean, she's big and athletic and fast. And if she gets ahead of steam going downhill, she's tough to stop. So fortunately, yeah, just if we can keep them out of the paint, live with them taking some outside shots, hopefully, you know, get them frustrated with just trying to take away things on the inside. And then press. We know they have to use Cavolo a little bit to help break pressure, so the more we can kind of keep her back there, it'll definitely help keep her from just getting easy first looks into the paint.
And I was going to say, I mean, the first time you guys played them, I mean, I thought you guys really contained Cavolo quite a bit. Cavolo, I apologize for the mispronunciation, but I mean, you guys were really, really good with containing her. I know Isabel, different kind of player. She can kind of slash through the lanes and drive in and whatnot. But, I mean, Coach, win go to state. And like I said, you get a guaranteed game on Saturday for sure. So anything I'm leaving out, anything you want to add before?
No, we're looking forward to it. It was a good matchup down at their place. So looking forward to another one tomorrow.
Perfect, Coach. I appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I appreciate it, Wyatt.
Head Coach Chris Wagner, big thanks to him for taking some time here on the Kiel Sanitation Halftime Report. Let's quickly go over some of the halftime stats real quick. Cody, on the Pinedale game, is your halftime score 31-13 as we're getting right into the second half. Cody Brock shooting 54%. I had 13 of 24 from the field. Pinedale, only shots being made tonight have been from three-point land. If that says how Cody's defense inside has gone. Pinedale 3 of 21 from the field. Bronx have had 4 in scoring. It's led by Grady McCartan. They get 5 actually with 13 points in the contest. Turnovers limited as well in the ball game. So it is the second half. It is going to be Cody basketball. They'll be going from left to right now, and Pinedale from right to left. Hazel has it, picks up his dribble after he loses it for a moment. Back now to Pryor. Swinging over to Ball. Pryor up the top. He'll back it up. Matched up there by Fieldy. It looks like it's man-to-man defense, and actually maybe change that up. Ball for 3 off the glass. No good. It's Hatch trying to fight for a second chance. He does. And a second opportunity for the Cody Bronx as Ball goes to the right side. That shot is no good. And how about a third chance? It's Jackson Hazel for the 2 and gets it to go. So a couple of missed shots, but lots of opportunities as well in that early stage. Back now to Pinedale. First opportunity as the Wranglers down right now 33-13 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Big thanks to Teal Sanitation for the halftime report. That 3 is no good. It's Hatch again on the rebound. As Hatch has had himself a pretty good game. He's on pace for a double-double. McCartan on the missed shot. And Pinedale gets it back, and then Max Ball tries to go for a steal. And it's going to stay with the Wranglers after Ball couldn't save the shot. 6:48 left to go in the third quarter. Back to Pinedale. They'll make their way to the left side. Here's a handoff to Matthew Gozar. Costello with the backdoor cut, gets it to go, and Costello gives the Pinedale Wranglers their first made shot inside the arc. And they're down by 18. It's 33-15 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Third quarter action here. Cody looking to play in that 8 o'clock semifinal game tomorrow against the winner of Lyman in Mountain View. Or Lander and Mountain View, I should say. That shot good. As Pryor will get the 2 to go. And Pinedale gets it back. Lander and Mountain View in a close game, 39-36. As Costello falls to the floor. Here's a pull-up from Rogers. Hazel will get the rebound. And another chance for the Brody Bronx. McCartan looks, kick over to Ball. Now a swing to Pryor. Can he go back-to-back made shots? No. And Gozar with the rebound. So Bronx have taken 4 shots. Have only made 2, so 2 of 4 is not too shabby. Fieldy loses the basketball, is able to pick it up. No Bronx challenge the loose ball on the floor. We stay at 35-15. Rogers over to Fieldy. He gets the screen from Rogers as Hatch switches on him defensively. Is Cody running man-to-man. Here is Rogers for 2. Gets it to go. And Pinedale with back-to-back scores. They've made 2 of their first 3. Hazel on the left side over to Pryor now. Left side outside. As Pryor will swing it over to Hatch. Hatch back to Pryor now over the Ball. Ball with the pump fake. Looking. He'll really take a 3 if he wanted to, but will feed it into Hatch. Back out to Ball. 3 from the left side. No, as it bounces from the left tire to the right, and Hatch will pick up his 3rd. Hatch picks up his 3rd personal foul. Team's first of the quarter. And I think we might get a timeout here by Cody. As it will be a timeout. It will be a full timeout taken by Cody. So we will take a quick 30. We'll be back. It is Cody 35, Pinedale 17. Back after this on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
And they lead 35-17 on the Pinnacle Bay scoreboard. The foul on Hatch was no good as Griff McCartan was trying to check in and couldn't do so. So he'll have to wait to go back in. The clock shows 4:36 left to go in the third quarter here. Winner playing at 8 o'clock tomorrow. The loser will play, I believe, at 3:30 or noon. Actually, it would be 1 o'clock, I apologize. Here's a drive by Matthew Gozar, no good. Hazel with the rebound for the Bronx. Cody looking for their second bucket, or third bucket of the quarter. Hine with a kick out up to McCartan up top. As you got McCartan over to Hatch. Back to McCartan. McCartan will feed it to Ball underneath for the reverse is good. And Maddox Ball with 6 in the contest. Really haven't had to give him the basketball much as that's going to be a takeaway. Ball with the save. Pinedale turns it over for the 7th time. McCartan left side drive. Stop in the paint. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Ball gets the rebound over to Hine and the Cody Bronx can reset the offense. Hazel. Left side, he'll dribble, go into the arc, now looks to feed it to Hatch, and Hatch can't get the basketball, and the Bronx will turn it over for the 5th time. Bronx have outscored the Wranglers 6-4 in the third quarter as we're nearing 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Costello over to Gozar now. He'll spin on the right side, back to Alex Gozar, 3. That's in and out, and Hazel will get a rebound. Good-looking shot, just didn't drop for the Pinedale Wranglers. And Cody will hold on to that 20-point advantage with 3 minutes left to go. McCartan high up top over to Hine as they'll fake the 3. They'll look, one dribble, bounce pass it off to Hatch at the free throw line. Here's a kick over to Hine. Had a wide open 3, didn't take it though. Hine with the fake gives it off to Hatch. It's good. Get the easier shot. That's what Parker Hine did, and that's going to be a timeout taken by Pinedale. They'll be down to 2 with 2:45 left to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30, and we'll step aside. The Cody Bronx lead this one 39-17 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We're back after this on 103.3 The Range.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
2:47 left to go, or 2:45, depends on what the scoreboard will show after this timeout. This broadcast brought to you by Park County Glass, have been serving locally for over 30 years, and also All-Sage and Kill Mitchell, All-State. You are in good hands. Not a lot of 30-second timeouts or fouls called so far, only 9 free throws in the contest. Cody has made 4 of 5, while the Wranglers have made all of their free throws. Cody up by 22. 39-17 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard is right now both these two teams trying to fight into that semifinal game tomorrow. Loser will drop into a 1 o'clock game as Hyde almost gets the steal. Now Ball will poke the pass out of bounds and it will stay with the Wranglers, but great defense there by the Bronx. And again, Cody held Pinedale scoreless inside the arc until this quarter, and Pinedale's gotten 4 so far. Here's another potential steal. McCartan almost came up with it. Hazel, and it will be last touch by McCartan. And Pinedale will now just inbound it from the other side of the court. A little bit of a shorter side on the far side that we're on. If you're looking from the bleachers, it's all the way on the other side with a giant tiger painted on the brick wall. Here's a shot from Fieldy, no good. Ball with the rebound, and the Bronx will have the basketball back. As Hazel tries to go all the way, foul. And are they going to say this is not on the shot? Foul will go against Matthew Gozar. He'll pick up his first personal. It is the team's first as well. And they are going to say this on the shot. For a second, I thought the official pointed at the ground, signifying that the shot was on the ground, but Bronx will have shots 6 and 7 coming up. Hazel, first free throw, count it. And Hazel has 8 in the contest. It gives the Bronx a 40-17 advantage over the Wranglers. Different results from the first half the last time these two teams has played, as Hazel makes the second to now as Cody sits with a 24-point advantage. 41-17 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Gozar will get out to Costello. He'll spin, pull it up for 2. Count it. That's Costello with his second bucket of the contest. Pinedale now cuts the lead to 22. 41-19 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as Griff McCartney is in for the Bronx. Hatch and Pryor are out. Hine will dribble over to McCartan. Back over to Hine. Feeds it inside of Mag's Ball. Back to Hine. He has a 3, but he'll try to go all the way with it. Gives it off to Ball. Ball now with the aggressive move. He'll get fouled. And we got some free throws coming up for the Bronx. We give it to Rogers. He'll be his second personal. He'll be the second team foul of the quarter, and Ball will go to the line. This will be his first free throws of the night as well. Ball will make the first. And we'll get one more free throw here. Pryor will check out for Grady McCartan with a .35 on the scoreboard. Final free throw here from Ball. As the second free throw is up. Will hit off the front iron. Hazel will come down with the rebound. And we'll get another foul and 2 more free throws. This time it's going to be Jackson Hazel to the line. And they're going to give Rogers his 3rd as he picks up back-to-back fouls. Only 4 seconds went off the clock, so 91 seconds to go after the free throws. Hazel already 2 for 2 on the day. Will take the breath, sets, fires the first. We'll leave the first one short. This broadcast brought to you by Haskell's Furniture and Flooring. For the best prices and better service, visit Haskell's Furniture and Flooring for all your home redesign needs, including mattresses, flooring, and furniture. So we'll have one more free throw here for Hazel. He's looking to go 1 of 2 as the Bronx are 70% on the night. And make it now 73% at 8 of 11. 43-19. Pinedale down in this contest right now to the really Bronx, who have something that looks like they are something to prove tonight. As Fieldy with the floater, can't get the shot to go. It's Mag's Ball with the rebound, but Bronx in this contest, they came in and not with urgency, but it feels like they are trying to have something to prove, especially how the last game ended. It was a pretty good performance over the Panthers and trying to ride that momentum. They're trying to do so with Hazel on the left elbow. Giving it off to Pryor on the left corner. He'll look to drive in, bounce pass it off the ball. One dribble in the paint, kick out to Hine, and they'll reset with 44 seconds left to go. Pryor, left side outside. He'll give it over to Hine at the top. Hine back to Pryor as Cody's now looking to take a shot with 32 seconds left to go. If McCartan will get over to Pryor. Now a pass up to Hyde at the top. 25 seconds left to go. Hyde looks to McCartan. McCartan will dribble to the top. Now he'll go between the legs. Attacks to the right side. Over to Hazel. Thought about a 3. Now he'll drive in. Back to Griff McCartan. 12 seconds left to go. And the Cody Bronx keeping the basketball there. They've held this for the last 30 seconds. And the Cody Bronx with 5 seconds. Hyde at the 3-point stripe, feeds it underneath the ball with no time on the clock. And that is how the third quarter ends, as Maddox Ball with the patience and having to wait for that shot to go. And Cody, that will go into the final 8 minutes with a 45-19 lead. We will go to the fourth quarter after this 30-second timeout on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain Broadcasting Station.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com PostgameTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
The fourth quarter is here. The final 8 minutes start now.
Final 8 minutes are here to decide who goes to the semifinals and who will fall into the loser bracket. Let's pull up that regional bracket just real quick here as you see what tomorrow looks like. Lander and Mountain View are actually in a game. It's 49-44 right now in the fourth quarter. Cody is starting this fourth quarter off with a 45-19 advantage. And we'll look at that bracket more in our Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show. But first we get through the final 8 minutes here from the auxiliary gym here in Lander, Wyoming. Tomorrow all games will take place in the field house, which will make things interesting for at least broadcasting-wise. We'll try our best in those games tomorrow. Pinedale did start the fourth quarter with the basketball, going from right to left in their road green uniforms and the camo stripe. Here's Costello, three. Will bounce off the right iron. It looked like it hit the strap, but the officials are going to let that go. And it's back to the Bronx. Cody outscored the Wranglers 14-6 as they can't get the shot to go. It's a rebound for Ball, and Hatch will get it and lay it up and in. Hatch with 10 points. First game in double digits this season, and he is unofficially 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Wranglers have it back as Cody leads it 47-19 as we're nearing the 90 seconds played into the fourth quarter. 3-point miss. How about a second chance? Count it. It is Fieldy with the triple, and Pinedale cuts the lead to 25. 47-22 as McCartney will bring it up over the midcourt stripe with 6:38 left to go. McCartney will pick up the dribble, swing it over to Hine. Left side now to Ball. Ball back up to Hine as they work that left side. Hine will bounce pass it off to Hatch. Hatch, one dribble, back to Hine, over to Hazel as the Bronx will start. Jackson Hazel, Grady McCartney, Chase Hatch, Max Ball, and Parker Hine. Hatch, bounce pass to McCartney, reverse is no good. Good looking shot for the Bronx, just didn't get that one to lay it up and in for Grady McCartney. Back to the Pinedale Wranglers. It's Alex Gozar to Fieldy. Now to Matthew Gozar. Triple from the left side. Count it. Back-to-back threes for the Wranglers. And a timeout spent by the Cody Bronx. They'll take their second of 5 timeouts. They're down to 3. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. With 5:53 left to play, the Cody Bronx lead this one 47-25. We're back in 30 seconds on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain Broadcasting Station, as the Cody Bronx lead this one 47-15 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Give a big thanks to some of our other sponsors, including Canyon Therapy. For all your physical and occupational needs, Canyon Therapy is the place to be. Well, I found out streaming video is a tough thing in the postseason, but I found out tonight it is doable. It just cost a hefty fee, and might be something to look for in the future. We'll figure out how all that works out. It is a Cody Bronx timeout, as the Cody Bronx do have the basketball after a second 3 made by the Wranglers. They have made 5 of their 8 made shots from outside the arc. Ball will take it in from the left side, lays it up and in. As right now, Cody, again, they have done a good job of taking what the defense gives them. They have the lane. Ball will drive in, or Hazel. If they have a shot from outside, they'll take it, as Pinedale will miss the layup, and it's McCartney with the rebound. Grady McCartney with 13 points and 3 rebounds. Ball and Hatch are just a couple of rebounds away from a double-double. We'll see what happens here in the final stages if they can get to that mark. McCartan drives in, left-sided. The paint kicked out to Hazel. Now the swing over to Hatch. Hatch to Hyde. Fieldy fell down, but is able to get back up quickly as Hyde will nice stop and spin. And sometimes I might just get a defender to just go quickly as McCartan will be fouled in some contacts. And Pinedale will foul. Costello picks up the foul. That'll be just his first. Nobody has hit the bonus in this game yet so far. The closest have been Cody twice in the first 2 quarters of action. They're going to give that foul to Matthew Gozar. They changed it from Costello to Gozar. Hazel, the ball wide open underneath, and the foul count the buckets. Max Ball with a 3-point opportunity. Rogers picks up the foul. And it's going to send Max Ball with a chance for a 3-point play. Rogers picked up his 4th. And Rogers will have to come out of the contest. Check it in is Bo Gamble. So Ball with a chance to make a 3-point play. He's got 13. Ties all scoring in this contest. Second free throw, or the one and only free throw for the 3-point play is good. 52-25 with 4:48 left to go in the 4th quarter as Cody is looking to hold on and advance to the 8 o'clock game tomorrow. Matthew Gozar 3, that's good, and Pinedale has made all their shots from beyond the arc to start this 4th quarter, and Pinedale cuts the lead to 24. I say that lead, but if they keep making some of these threes and giving Cody some missed shots, you might see this game be a lot closer than what it's felt like all game long. Hine to Ball. Paul will give it off to McCartan at the top. Goes one way, now McCartan at the top. Swing it over to Hatch, now to Hine. Hine, give to Hazel, tries to go left side. That's good, and somehow Hazel gets that score to go. And he gets up. It looked like he fell down for a second, but just quickly got back up. 54-28. Cody is looking like they are going to empty the bench here in this one, thinking they got to go. A travel by the Wranglers. There will be a turnover. And it will be Griff McCartan, Wade Bauer, Trent Bauer, Finn Manley, and Joshua Sowers. The 5 in for the Bronx. And for the final 3:49, Cody is going to let this one go out and wait their opponent tomorrow. As Wade Bauer's trying to inbound it, and it's going to be a 5-second count and a turnover. Head coach Jay McCartan looking at one of the officials. I think he was maybe trying to get a timeout there, is my guess. Closer game in Lander as Bronx come up with a turnover as Griff McCartan has it. It's 55-all in that Lander Valley versus Mountain View game. And for the past few years, it's always been the first game for the Tigers that has gotten the most. And right now, we might have a 6-3 potential upset on the way if Mountain View somehow finds a way to win that game. Here in a 2-7 game, Cody has held on to the basketball that held on to the lead for the entirety of this one. Sowers on the right corner is, again, Bronx clear their bench. The Wranglers will now do the same. Bauer looks, give it off to Griff McCartan. Final 3 minutes approaching in this contest as Griff McCartan looks to go all the way with the contact. Shot's not going to count, but good effort there by Griff McCartan. Yeah, it is kind of maybe, I would say, a shocker. And I say that, but knowing that Mountain View has pulled off some wins that they may not have been in this season. I can think of the game winner against Worland. I can think of the game of last week against Pinedale. Get this Pinedale team to end the season to get themselves a 6th seed. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. The girls' bracket for day 2 is set. The Bronx have the basketball after the foul on the Wranglers. They gave that foul to Gozar. He picked up his 3rd. And the Wranglers, like I said, emptied their bench just a moment ago. And we'll get the bench playing for the final 2:37. In the contest for Pinedale is Ryder Allen. It is Jensen Wright who will drive in, put up a shot, and can't get that one to go. Wade Bauer with the rebound. And I'm going to have to figure out who to give the stats to, as I have run out of stat room on my stat sheets. Griff McCartan makes his way over to Sowers. Bauer to Trent Bauer now. Is at the top, crosses over. Trent Bauer going to try an attack, gives it off to Wade Bauer. Get that brother connection going. Griff McCartan, triple from deep is good. Griff McCartan with his first points. And the Cody Bronx just continue to add on into what has already been an impressive first round game. We'll have a foul on the Bronx. It's going to either be Finn Manley or Griff McCartan. They'll give it to Griff McCartan. Pick up his second, team third. And we got 1:31 left on the clock. The Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show is coming up next. We will recap this contest, talk with head coach Jay McCartan, the winning coach of this one, as the Pinedale Wranglers missed the shot there. Let's get the basketball back. 1:24 left to play. So Cody, right now we can't really confirm the opponent because that game is close right now. We can confirm that the Cody Phillies will play Mountain View tomorrow at, I believe it is a, if I'm not mistaken, it is a 1 o'clock or 3:30 game start. Bucks, if they holding on, are going to play at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. McCartan in the Sowers backs his way in, tries to put up a shot, can't get that one to go. Manley comes up with the rebound, though, as he'll try to go all the way. He'll put up the shot, no good. Sowers, no. How about they go back and forth off the glass? And it's going to be Sowers who gets the score. And if you know that drill when you throw it off the glass and you're in a line, that kind of just felt that way for a while. And I don't know how you count those stats right there in this case. Did they count the bucket? No, they're going to say Manley was the one who got fouled there, and he's the one who's going to go to the line and will miss the first. This broadcast, big thanks to Allstate agent Kill Mitchell. Allstate, you are in good hands. Second and final free throw for Manley is up. Count it. That's a 30-point lead for the final 56 seconds left in this one. The Cody Bronx are going to head into that semifinal game at 8 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have all the coverage for Cody High School basketball for the girls and boys tomorrow on 103.3 FM. Count the bucket as Pinedale will have a three-point opportunity coming up. And they're going to say the basket's good if Manley picks up the foul. So at the line, it's going to be Gamble who gets the score and a chance for a three-point play. Free throw, good. The three-point play counts, and it's now 60-31. I actually have 58-31, so we'll figure out how that's the case in just a moment. Bauer over now to Trent Bauer, feed inside of Finn Manley, who will get that taken away, and we'll figure out why the scoreboard has 58-31 in just a moment. A whistle before the shot, and Pinedale will travel with it. And for the final, I believe, 19 seconds on the clock, the Cody Bronx secure themselves a game tomorrow at 8 o'clock against the winner of Lander Valley and Mountain View, as Griff McCartan will probably just let this one dribble out. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The buzzer sounds, and that's going to do it. The Cody Bronx win this one. We'll get a score in just a moment. I have 58-31. The scoreboard has 60-31. So we'll figure out why that's the case in just a moment. But we'll be back in 4 minutes here. I say 3, but it's 4 minutes exactly. We'll be back and have our Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show next on Wyoming's Genuine Country. It's 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain Broadcasting Station. We're back in 4 minutes.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the
Time now for our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com.
Well, we got ourselves a overtime, first overtime of the tournaments, where Lander and Mountain View right now are in overtime. It's 57-55 right now in favor of the Tigers. I think they just started the overtime intermission, but either way, what a ending to the regional tournament here. Cody going 2-0 today. They'll play the winner's bracket tomorrow, and luckily it's not an early morning contest as well. So Cody will play the girls at 3:30 against Mountain View. The boys, we will wait to see who they play in the second round tomorrow in the semifinals in this one. But your final in this one, Cody 58, Pinedale 51 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. This is your Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show brought to you by Breadboard Sub Shop, located on the top of Grable Hill in Cody. They celebrate 30 years of business, and they are serving the best sandwiches, bagels, and more. As we're trying to get some updates here on our Facebook feed and everything else. It's been that kind of day with all the technical stuff, and that's just kind of how the first day goes with all these things as well. So your final again here, it is 58-31. I had 58-31. Scoreboard has it 60-31. Hopefully we can get those stats accurate in just a moment. And we did text head coach Jay McCartan to maybe chat with us for post-game remarks in this one. And again, a big thanks to Coach Wagner at halftime for visiting with us. And now hopefully we get head coach Jay McCartan here. I know it's going to be a late night. It's only 7 o'clock here, so not a bad time length of this game went on. There wasn't a lot of whistles, not a lot of foul free throws. I only in total had 19 free throws in the ball game so in this contest. But going quarter by quarter, the Bronx scored 19 in the first, held Pinedale to just 7. In the second quarter, it was a little bit closer, 12-6 Cody advantage. Cody would outscore in every quarter, 14-6 in the third and 13-12 in the fourth quarter of this contest. The Bronx had 43 shot attempts and made 23 of those at 53%. They were 2 of 11 from three-point land and 10 of 14 from the charity stripe. So overall, I think, Cody, you're going to take those stats any day of the week, especially when you win by 27 points. The Pinedale Wranglers, 10 of 38 from the field. They made 6 of their 10 shots from three-point land. They would go 6 of 16 at 38%. Overall, at just 26%. And Pinedale was perfect from the line. You couldn't ask for more at 5 of 5 from the charity stripe. Turnovers, unofficially, I had Pinedale at 8 and Cody with 7. No lead changes and no ties either in the contest so far, as we have now become officially the last ones in the gym. And again, hopefully having head coach Jay McCartan swing by up here high atop of the auxiliary gym so far in this one. So we'll take another 3-minute timeout. We'll try and give them some time to address this team and hopefully come up and chat with us. So 3-minute timeout. We'll be back after this 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Phones already. Just put them down.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous.
As we continue your breadboard sub shop post-game show, final in this one, Cody 58 and Pinedale 31. Update in the other court right now. They're officially in double overtime and missing out on that one. If we don't get to talk with head coach Jay McCartan, I'm sure he's over in the other gym right now at what appears to be a fantastic double overtime game so far. And that one, I have it at 59 apiece, at 59 and 59. Just starting the second overtime period, Lander just scored and leads 61 to 59. We still are waiting if we are going to talk with head coach Jay McCartan. If not, let's talk about some of these other numbers here. We apologize for our radio folks. We will try to get back on the call in just a moment. The scoring, we'll talk starting with the Pinedale Wranglers. It was led by Matthew Gozar. He would finish with 11 points in the contest. Braxton Costello would finish with 4. Trace Fieldy with 3. You had Alex Gozar with 5. Bo Gamble with 8. And Bo Gamble had 3 in the contest. And Rogers would finish with 5 points in the ball game. For the Cody Bronx, it was led by Maddox Ball, who would finish with 14 points in the contest, 7 rebounds, finished with 2 fouls. Chase Hatch with 10 points, 8 rebounds. Nathaniel Pryor, 2 points and a single rebound. Grady McCartan with 13 points and 3 rebounds. Parker Hines, 6 points, 2 rebounds. And also for the Cody Bronx, it was Finn Manley with 1. You had Griff McCartan with 3 in the scorers column. Jackson Angel, I should say, 9 points and 6 rebounds in the ball game as the lights are starting to turn down with the motion sensors here atop of the auxiliary gym. So we'll take another timeout. We do have a couple more obligations. We got to take a look at what the bracket's shaping up like and what the times are tomorrow, as well as select our State Farm agent player of the game. Again, your final in this one, Cody 58, Pinedale 31. We're back in 3 minutes on 103.3 The Range.
Dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak a peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
Night. So we'll wrap up this broadcast here. Again, your final on this one, Cody 58 and Pinedale 31. As again, double checking on that Lander game. It's 61-59, double overtime. And again, good game going on. And just communicate with him. So if we do have some dead air, that's the reason. And, yeah, that is the case. So, double overtime. Again, we won't be able to talk with head coach Jay McCartan. So, let's quickly get our player of the game. I thought Parker Hine tonight, coming off the bench, had a pretty good showing in. He would finish with 6 points, but I thought coming in, he played a majority of the minutes coming off of the bench as well. And I just got an update from that Lander game. 22 seconds left to go. It's a 2-point game at 61-59. So, our player of the game brought to you by State Farm agent Jen Talich is going to go to Parker Hine tonight. As the Cody Bronx, well, we won't know. We will tell you as soon as we have an updated bracket this evening. We'll post it on our Facebook page at The Range 103.3. So, just to recap, Cody girls playing Mountain View tomorrow at 3:30. It will take place at the Fieldhouse. We'll have that coverage 103.3 FM online at myheartmountainradio.com. And Cody Bronx will play at 8 o'clock against the winner of Mountain View and Lander Valley. For McKenna back in the studio, I'm Wyatt Barichka. This is a presentation of Cody High School basketball on 103.3 The Range.
The preceding has been a presentation of Cody High School Athletics and 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. Now back to Wyoming's genuine country.